We thank you for joining us here on WGA Radio. We've got the boys' senior night matchup between CHS and Trion coming your way after this one finishes up.
We do apologize. We had an internet glitch just a moment ago. And, Logan, if you would describe that scoring play just real quick for the Cedartown Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was great that time for Cedartown. Came inside, passed it to Nancy Barrientos. The senior was fouled. Fell down that time, Andrew, and as she was fouled, got penalty kicks. Maritza Segura, the freshman, with her second goal of the day, kicked it to the left corner of the net at the very bottom in Cedartown with a 2-1 advantage. Now Trion stepping it up a notch. Campbell McKelvey clears it away, the freshman goalie. A high kick again from Trion. Coming inside, their ball is still live. Trion has it. They lose it off the back of their foot. Now Cedartown with it. And CHS on the run, they have numbers coming down the field here. And you hear some barking. It's not Chris McKelvey. There is a dog out there. And he is pumped up after the action.
Yes, he is.
Rolls out. Cedartown will throw it in. He is pumped that Cedartown has the lead here. With not much time left, Lady Bulldogs still coming with a fast offensive attack. There's a collision, but nothing to warrant a foul. They keep the play going. Cedartown backs it up outside of the box, now coming inside. Play is still live. It's Segura again, a shot, but it's wide this time and rolls out. 2-1, Cedartown leads. 23:39 to play.
I believe we do have the stream back up now. It's had a little issue. I'm not sure what happened, but we are back now 2-1, 23 and 20 seconds to play here in this final frame.
Abigail Cooper will throw it in here for Cedartown as they lead it 2-1. Another high kick from the Lady Bulldogs trying to bring it inside. It's stolen by Tomas. Tomas with a shot, but straight away and kicked out of there. Over to Escalante on the outside to Cooper. Backs it up. Now Mary Cruz Navarro. This is Segura. Segura straight away a shot, but again wide and to the right. And the Bulldog wanting a foul call that time. He's not going to get it.
The real dog wanted it too.
Yeah. Trion has it, a goal kick, but again, Summer Vaughn will allow a teammate to send it away. They pass it too far. It goes all the way to Navarro, but then Trion kicks it away. The defensive line set up at midfield. A header is missed from Cedartown. Rolls out, and it'll be a throw-in here, I believe, for Trion. Cedartown missing one of their star players, Leah Washington, a freshman, the sister of C.J. Washington, having to miss this game due to injury, and she's one of the defensive line players, one of the fastest players on the team, and hurts not having her, but somebody else is having to step up, and so far they're doing it. Been good defense for both sides as the Trion boys team, just below us, they are getting ready to head down to the field to get set up for the boys matchup. Lady Bulldogs will pass it down the field, trying to get it that time to Nancy Barrientos. It'll roll off of her and out of bounds, and Trion will throw it in. Thompson with a high arching pass, drops in like a dime, but right to Cedartown. A pass ahead to Barrientos, and Trion back with it. They steal it. They take it inside in the box. Trion looking for a cross, and it goes out of the back line. Unsuccessful scoring opportunity for Trion, and Andrew, we talked about it in the first half. Not a lot of opportunities for Trion, even less here in the second half. Cedartown's defense has stepped up in a big way.
They really have, and, you know, I really hate that you weren't able to see that penalty kick that got the Lady Bulldogs of Cedartown back on top, but, you know, it really has been a great game all the way around for them as the kick comes in and Cedartown controls it.
That is Rosie Cruz with it, I believe, and she's getting pushed. Trion will have it. That is until it rolls out of bounds.
Yeah, just off the line as Trion tried to save it.
Rosie Cruz, the junior for Cedartown, She was pushed, but, I mean, it was both teams fighting for position that time. As Cruz misses it this time, they'll keep it in. A nice pass down the field by Emily Segura. Now it's Navarro down the field. The goalie is playing way outside of the box, but Summer Vaughn catches up to it.
Boy, that was a...
Now Cedartown with it. Cooper driving inside. A sliding tackle and a great job that time to knock it away by Trion. You hear some Cedartown family, fans and parents saying she was outside of the box that time. Can't have that happen. You can't pick it up and drop it like that if you're outside of the box. You have to kick it away, and she realized it. That's why she dropped it and tried to kick it away, but should have been a foul called. It was missed. A corner for Cedartown as it went off of Trion and outside of the back line. This is Maritza Segura, the freshman.
Your first clue ought to be when she dropped.
2 goals so far for her today. The corner is sent, but it's behind the Cedartown players. Cedartown still has it as Mary Cruz Navarro kicks it away, but it rolls out, and that'll be a goal kick. Cedartown 2 and Trion 1. Here in the second half of senior night. .6:48 p.m. here at Cedartown High School. We thank you for joining us here on WGA Radio, broadcasting on Facebook Live and on the NFHS Network. Trion kicks it away. They haven't spent much time in Cedartown's half of the field here in the second half. That time it'll roll out off of CHS, and Trion has it. Lindsey Thompson to throw it in. Senior goes long as the header from Mary Cruz Navarro will hit off of a Trion player and then roll out. So now Cedartown in possession, and immediately looking towards the goal, she throws it in. It's kicked straight up in the air off of Cedartown and out. And Lindsey Thompson back to work throwing it in. That time it was knocked out by Nancy Barrientos. A header from Navarro, but Trion takes over immediately. Unfortunately for Trion, they run it out of bounds. And Navarro will toss it in. Tempo slowing down a bit here in the second half after that second goal, Andrew, but it's what Cedartown wants to happen.
Yeah, they want to slow it down, and they want to run this clock out and get the win.
Cedartown so up-tempo in that first half and up-tempo until they took the lead. And now, with not much time remaining here in the second half, trying to say, look, we've just got to keep it away, play a game of keep away, rely on our defense, and we can get out of here with win number 4. Trion has it, passing away, coming inside, a chance. Cedartown has a player down there, but it's going to be kicked out. Trying to get it that time to the senior, Tanya Tomas. We'll see. I think it may just be a goal kick here, and it will. It went off of Tomas, not able to catch up to it and keep it in bounds. A couple of missed header attempts there as Navarro kicks it straight up. It'll land in the box. Vaughn will catch it on one hop. Runs up to the corner of the box. Does a rugby-style punt. It'll land near midfield. Header off Barrage. Backs it up. Going towards Braceta Roblero. It rolls out. And that's going to be Cedartown ball. Cedartown 2 and Trion 1. 16:08 to play here in half number 2. Throwing it in again. Rolling all the way back and finally catching up to it is Barrientos, the senior, with a cross. It rolls away from Vaughn. A chance, and it's in. Cedartown comes through and takes a 3-1 lead. It's Tanya Tomas, the senior. What a cross that time from Barrientos. It burnt the goalkeeper, Vaughn. And you hear the bark. Cedartown up 3-1.
No chance in the world to block that one. She was right there in front, face to face, and was able to knock that one in. No social distancing going on with that goal. She was able to knock that one right in there to the corner, and the Lady Dogs of Cedartown lead it 3-1.
And we mentioned it, Andrew. All it comes down to in a tight game like this where defense is at just top notch is it takes one miscommunication or one misstep, or in that case, one drop from a goalie of a save that they probably should have had. Got over to Tomas, behind Vaughn, and Cedartown now up 2 goals with under 15 to go.
Still not over with, though. This is still a Trion team that can score quickly.
Check that, 15 and a half to go in this one. As Trion immediately darts towards the box, they have a shot that rolls in slowly, and it's picked up by Campbell McKelvey. The freshman's kick is high, straight up, but covers a lot of ground off the head of Abigail Cooper and out of bounds. Thompson passing it in again here. We'll see which way she passes towards. Stoppage of play is called as Cedartown has a sub coming in. It's going to be number 4, Patricia Nunez. She'll check in for Abigail Cooper. I believe Nunez might have been the player who was injured earlier in the game. It was either her or Leslie Munoz. Either way, this pass is going to be stolen by Nunez, the senior. Back over to Trion. They'll drive inside behind the defense, and offsides will be called. It was Christian Wells with it, and a heads-up play to catch up to it, but definitely offsides behind the CHS defense.
That's one of those rules about soccer that if you're not really familiar with the game, you don't really know what it actually means. And what you don't know is how important that rule is, because if that rule's not there, I mean, we could have, basketball-like scores out there.
Oh, absolutely. It's not like basketball where you want to be behind the defense, or football, where the receiver wants to run a fly route and get open behind the safety.
Exactly.
Can't quite do that in soccer. 14:02 to play here in the second half, as the Bulldog below us is quite happy right now. 3-1 Cedartown leading. Now, there is a chance that it was a Trion Bulldog, but based on the barks and the times it's decided to cheer, we would assume it's a Cedartown Bulldog. That one rolls out off the foot of a CHS Lady Bulldog, and Trion will throw it in. Not quite desperation time yet for the visiting Lady Bulldogs, but I think if you're trying here, you're definitely stepping it up a notch and trying anything you can to stretch the field. They get it past midfield until Mary Cruz Navarro steals it. She'll run it out of bounds. And something else that you've got to consider, the player throwing it in here for Trion, one of their best players, Lindsey Thompson, you're probably tiring her out a bit by making her run up and have to throw it in so many times. But not only that, Andrew, when you kick it out of bounds, just clear it out of bounds, you're running some time off that clock. It's not like basketball or football where when it goes out of bounds, you stop the clock. In soccer, it keeps running unless there's an injury or a foul or something like that.
Or a score.
Yeah. They throw it into the box, but Mary Cruz Navarro says no, ma'am. She kicks it away towards midfield. Thompson passes ahead, but it's right to Navarro. Now Navarro on the run. Passes to her right, and nobody was there. Rolls out again.
12:35 to go and counting here in this matchup. Cedartown leads 3-1 here at Doc Ayers Field.
Remember to join us for the boys matchup between Trion and Cedartown. It'll come your way just a few minutes after this one finishes. It'll be on Facebook Live and on the NFHS network. Again, it goes out of bounds and trying to throw it in. A high pass, a nice route ran by the offensive player. She gets behind the defense, tries a shot, but it's wide, and a heads-up play by McKelvey to pull her arm back at the last moment to not make contact and make sure it's a goal kick. She makes any contact at all, and it goes out of bounds. It's a corner that time, which is a pretty good scoring opportunity for Trion. Instead, Cedartown now defensively kicking it away. Bounces over Maritza Segura, who has had 2 goals, 2 of the 3 goals for Cedartown in this one. Tanya Tomas with the other one. Down the field, Cedartown with another chance. It's Tomas down there. Trion has it for a moment. Big collision. Just body on body that time, and Nancy Barrientos, the senior, trying to keep it in. It's kicked out. Will it stay with Cedartown? It will. Lady Bulldogs have struck for 2 here in the second half, and they're trying to find some more here. They throw it in. A lot of numbers down there for Cedartown. Trion tries to clear it away, but not able to. It rolls to the outside of the box. Over to Segura. A shot. It's blocked by Vaughn, and she catches it.
Just
nice
off her
play.
fingertips. Yep.
Good play to bounce back that time from the senior. Able to block it with both hands, then catch it off the deflection. At midfield, Cedartown with it. Trying to drive back inside. Trion jumping in the way of a pass and running it out of bounds. Lady Bulldogs 3 and Cedartown 3. Trion 1. I suppose saying Lady Bulldogs twice wouldn't be very indicative of the score. Wouldn't let you know too much, as both teams do have the Bulldog mascot. That one kicked off of Trion, stays in play. Trion back with it, needing to drive down the field and quickly as they're trailing by 2 scores. Passing ahead, back over to Trion, almost getting it that time to Escalante of Cedartown. Now they get it to Segura. She'll stomp on the out-of-bounds line. Has 2 defenders around her. She'll back it up. She'll retreat. Then cuts ahead. Faked out both defenders with that move. Passes inside towards the center of the box. On the run. Here's Tomas again. Tanya Tomas, the senior, on senior night. 2 goals here in the second half, and Cedartown leads 4-1.
There's that offensive explosion you were talking about. Lady Bulldogs able to really turn on the burners here in the second half and scoring again, and that might be the nail in the coffin for this one.
Tanya Tomas with the goal earlier here in the second half when it popped away from the goalie. That time, just a great assist, and we didn't get the number, but a nice pass from a teammate got it to Tomas, and the senior does the rest. 4-1, Cedartown now leads. We had a 1-1 tie at halftime. Cedartown's outscored Trion 3-0 here in half number 2.
Don't forget, after this is over, we'll have the boys soccer matchup between the Trion Bulldogs and the Cedartown Bulldogs. That'll come your way on the NFHS Network and Facebook Live and YouTube.
Christian Wells, the sophomore, will start things out for Trion. They kick it back down the field. Cedartown's defensive line will jump on it. That's Melissa Bahina. And Bahina will let it roll out and force Lindsey Thompson to run up and throw it in. Not much time remaining at all in this matchup, Andrew.
Yeah, 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go and counting.
Cedartown 4 and Trion 1. Lady Bulldogs well on their way to moving to 4-8-1 on the year and trying to win their 3rd game in their last 5 matchups. We mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Cedartown's 3 wins have been shutouts. 4-0 over Darlington and then 2-0 over Hiram and Pickens. And I believe, Andrew, this would be, their 1st or 2nd win at home this year, so big things coming up for this young Lady Bulldogs program, but a good way to get a win on senior night. Not quite over yet, though. Trion's not giving up. It's Christian Wells with it, loses the handle of it. Pops away from her. Will they keep it in? They will not. It'll be Cedartown ball as the Lady Bulldogs will throw it in. Cedartown back in action against Heritage tomorrow. They also have a couple of matchups scheduled, as they'll be taking on Adairsville on Thursday on the road, and then March 13th, they're going to head to Paulding County. As of now, that Paulding County game is the official last game of the year. They've got 4 goals. Can they get another? It's Segura passing it down the field. Vaughn is out of the box, gets past her, over to Maritza Segura, and it's just wide.
Oh, man.
Just wide. The goalie was out of the box completely. It went to the freshman trying to get a hat trick, but just not able to.
Oh, man, undefended. Almost was able to get that to go, but just off the side. Man.
Oh. Just missing that time.
When you get a steal and you miss the layup.
You heard Chris McKelvey there. And check that. It was not Segura. Actually, that was number 14, Nancy Barrientos, the senior. And would have been great for her to get that goal on senior night. Hey, it's not quite over yet. Uh-oh. Cedartown back with it. A shot from Tomas. She's looking for the hat trick, but it's deflected and rolls to Summer Vaughn.
Say, we can hear Chris so well down there. We may as well just give him a headset. You could be our third man
Now, he is listening to the stream, so we'll have a laugh.
in about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
After the delay.
That time it rolls out. Cedartown, I believe, will throw it in. No, they're going to say it's Trion ball. Lady Bulldogs will pass it in. 3 goals here in the second half for Cedartown as there's just over 6 minutes left. They throw it in to Melissa Bahina. The freshman cuts it off, but it's back to Trion. They'll come inside trying for a cross, but nobody will catch up to it. That one's going to roll to the fence almost.
6:25 and counting here in this contest as the Lady Bulldogs of Cedartown appear to be on their way to a victory on senior night.
Campbell McKelvey, freshman goalie, has allowed just 1 goal in this one.
And really, that 1 goal was almost a fluke of a goal.
Just a perfect shot. Nothing you could ask for in terms of a better goal from Trion. Way outside of the box, and nothing McKelvey could do there, nothing anybody could do there. Cedartown has it. They'll steal it away. It's Navarro passing ahead, and now Cedartown in a rhythm. They give it over to Nunez. The senior has it run out of bounds by Sophie McGill. Lady Bulldogs 4 and Trion 1 here on senior night. Trion looking to drive down the field. They pass ahead. Goes off of Ainsley Campos, the junior who checked in a minute ago for Cedartown. Now Lindsey Thompson will throw it in again for Trion. Past the intended target, but they catch up to it anyways. Cedartown trying to clear it away. They almost had a shot there from Alexia Pence, the senior. Pence loses it as it rolls out again. And Mary Cruz Navarro will throw it. A huddle around the ball as both sides are trying to catch up to it. High kick near midfield. Trion jumps on it. They pass down the field, and then it goes to Cedartown just past midfield. Driving inside, it's Maritza Segura. She is tripped up, and that is a foul. Maritza Segura fouled that time. She'll have a free kick about a quarter of the way down the field. Just past midfield. Cedartown leading by 3 goals, but they'd like to add another one here on senior night.
Yeah, 4:10 to play here in this one.
Segura, the freshman, drives it inside towards the box off of a Trion player. I think that Pence had her mind away from the play there for a moment. She'll catch up to it, though. Goes to the senior. A nice pass. Gives it off to fellow senior Evelyn Ramos. And Ramos is tripped up, and that's a big collision, and Ramos still on the ground. She gets up, though.
Not long enough to stop play, or stop the clock, rather. It continues to tick down at 3:34.
And credit to Ramos there. I mean, that's a big collision. She was completely taken out from under herself. Gets up like it's nothing. A definite trooper. Trion passes it inside behind the defense. They've got a chance here. It's wide anyway, and McKelvey, just for good measure, dives in, gets a piece of it. It'll be a corner here for Trion.
Yeah, that was a great play there. Even though it was wide of the goal, she's able to jump out there and bat it away.
She said, look, I'm on camera.
I may as well do it, you know.
I might as well, yeah. Corner here from Trion as we're in the final couple minutes of this game. They send it in, blocked away and out of bounds, so we have another corner. That time it looked like number 7 came up, Mary Cruz Navarro, and the junior softly let it roll out after it hit her. Another corner here from the visiting Lady Bulldogs. And that time wastes no time. It's Campbell McKelvey comes up and catches it. She'll stop right at the edge of the box, kick it away. It'll land around midfield on one hop. Passes ahead. It goes to Barrientos on the edge of the field. Passes to herself around the first defender. It goes to Christian Wells. She is tripped up. Barrientos keeps it alive. Can the senior get a goal here on senior night? She'll pass it over. She is tripped up. No stoppage of play called yet. Another collision. Cedartown trying to catch up to it. It's Jocelyn Escalante. Here on the outside, the Lady Bulldogs backing it up. Alexia Pence has it for Trion. Way down the field they'll go.
Minute 45 to play.
Ashley Campos with it as it goes to Trion, and they kick it out of bounds. That one off of Pence as Mary Cruz Navarro will pass it in here. A high kick at midfield. Now towards the center of the field. Cedartown back with it. They get it to Escalante. On the far side, a pass to, I believe this is Segura. Maritza Segura, defender coming racing up behind her. Gets past that defender. Maritza trying to catch back up to the ball, and she's able to. She stops inside. Looks to get around a defender, and she is tackled, and a definite foul call. Just tackled straight on, trying to get the ball, and instead the cleats digging into her skin. Hope that Segura is okay.
Clock has not stopped. It continues to run.
So that'll be another penalty kick here for Cedartown and for Maritza Segura, the freshman, with 2 goals, Andrew. I know it's senior night. We'll see if she can get the hat trick.
45 seconds. This will be probably one of the last plays we see.
Maritza Segura with the penalty kick here. She drained one earlier, also had a goal in the first half. They're asking to stop the clock for this one, as it is a penalty kick. Summer Vaughn, the goalie. Penalty kick here for the freshman, Maritza Segura. She steps up, and it's blocked by Vaughn. Off to the left, Vaughn dives in and catches it. So 1 for 2 on the day in penalty kicks is Maritza Segura. And Segura upset as she wanted that hat trick. Trion passes it in, just looking to run the rest of this clock out. Lindsey Thompson backing it up. Another high kick towards the box for Cedartown. A missed assignment defensively towards Tanya Tomas, and now Trion has it.
5 seconds.
On the run, they'll stop. They lose it.
That's it.
They back it up. And that's it. As you said, Cedartown with a dominant victory here on senior night. The Lady Bulldogs take a win 4-1 over Trion. 1-1 tied halftime. Cedartown comes out with the correct adjustments on offense and score 3 in the second half to pull away and move to 4-8-1 on the season.
We'll come back and wrap this one up. Cedartown Lady Bulldogs win 4-1 in a big explosion of offense in the second half. Back in a moment with our wrap-up right after this.
Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice for total home renovation or even small projects. 770-862-1240. 770-862-1240. Painting, siding, concrete, windows, pressure washing, flooring, drywall, doors, roofing, electrical, and even lawn care. They're fully insured and will do a great job. Check them out on Facebook, Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice. 770-862-1240. Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Welcome you back here to Cedartown Memorial Stadium, Doc Ayers Field. Logan, a 4-1 win for the Lady Bulldogs of Cedartown High School. On senior night, they're able to take down the Trion Bulldogs. And what was a very, slow start in the first half, the Lady Bulldogs of Cedartown able to really kick it into the next gear in the second half and scoring, going on that 3-0 score run to take the 4-1 victory.
Yeah, Andrew, and 2 goals for the senior Tanya Tomas. Got to see her show out in her final game here at home. almost had a goal there from Nancy Barrientos with the open net, nobody covering it, and just barely missing it. You hate to see that, but a great game all around. Also 2 goals for the freshman Maritza Segura, a player that we knew coming in was someone to look out for. She definitely lived up to the hype. She scored the first 2 goals. Then Tomas came in, added the 2 insurance goals to really put Cedartown on top. But it was a full team effort for Cedartown. It was the offense showing up at the right time there in half number 2, but the defense stepped up in a big way. And there were really no bad plays throughout the entire game on defense for Cedartown. We said it earlier, the 1 goal for Trion was just a miraculous shot. You give credit where it's due, but it was a shot outside of the box, not one where you expect to really be on target, not one where Cedartown had a missed assignment, just a perfect shot. So credit to Trion on that goal, but big credit to Cedartown coming away 4-1 winners here on senior night.
Well, we'll come back here in just a bit. They're going to have a little presentation at midfield for the seniors. And if you would like to read off those seniors for the Cedartown Lady Bulldogs, and we'll give them a little recognition here.
Absolutely. The seniors for CHS include number 3, Emily Segura, number 4, Patricia Nunez, number 10, Leslie Munoz. You've also got number 14, Nancy Barrientos. And the final senior is number 21, Tanya Tomas, who had those 2 goals for Cedartown today.
Well, we'll come back here in a little while for the start of the boys' game when it begins. So be sure to listen in for all the action of Cedartown soccer. Boys matchup coming up. The final score in the girls match: 4-1. The lead and the win for the Lady Bulldogs of Cedartown High School. For Logan Maddox, I'm Andrew Carter. We'll be back with you here in just a bit for the start of the boys' game on a new video right here on the Big AA and NFHS Network.